Batwing number 10, written by Judd Winnick, art by Marcus Toe. Last issue had a tie-in to a different event, but before that, we left off with Batwing discovering that his brother is actually Massacre. And then I think we're just done with that. I don't think, because this is totally new stuff. So anyway, Tanisha Police Station, we see David talking to Kia, the female police officer that he is friends with, down in South Africa or wherever they're at. And basically he's just chewing her out for her poor filing skills, which I guess is his way of hitting on her, because he immediately turns around and asks her out for a drink, to which she says yes. Although she says she doesn't get off work until midnight, so it's going to be a late night. Then we cut to the Atlantic Ocean, 30 miles off the coast of Africa, where apparently some pirates have taken some yacht hostage, like they've taken the people on board hostage, and they're arguing about whether or not they're going to take the boat with them, I think. And there's a little bit of a back and forth on that between the pirates until Batwing swoops in, and he's like, man, I've been looking for these guys forever. It's really hard to find pirates in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. These guys are apparently known as the Jackals because they wear animal skins. I don't know whether or not they're important, but regardless, he starts beating up everybody there. And because he's so flashy and showy, they forget all about the fact that they have the upper hand in that they have hostages. But one of the pirates gets away and heads back to their old little dinghy and hops on the phone with some shady business person who wants him to make sure that the cargo is safe on the boat. So he runs down deeper into the hull. Batwing, I guess, is taking care of the rest of the pirates, and he follows after this guy. And when he gets into the room where the pirate was hiding, he stumbles across this unarmed man, an Asian man, who's just standing in the middle of the room. And then we see that the pirate is still on the phone with the businessman, who's like, all right, is the cargo safe? And the pirate's like, yep. And the businessman goes, good, beep. And the whole ship blows up. And so Batwing is okay because he has some stronger armor because of stuff that happened last issue. But he gets on the comms with Batman, and he's like, yeah, okay, this is because of my suit visor thing. I have a picture of the guy. Can we run it through facial recognition? And Batman's like, yeah, he's a Chinese nuclear scientist who went off the grid over a month ago. So at least they have some sort of lead, but they're wondering why he was just on a pirate boat off the coast of Africa. So then we cut to the Rivers Estate, or the Rivers State, which is where the Nigerian governor lives. And he's just talking politics and basically saying how he's going to strong arm a bunch of the world government people because they have oil and they'll pay whatever they need over in the western states or something. I don't know. Regardless, he's talking to his employees about this, and then he walks out and he's like, oh, but it's my grandson's birthday today. Granddaughter's birthday. So he goes out and enjoys the party. But as soon as he does, someone rams through his fence and gets to the center of the party in this tank-looking thing, drives into the mansion, and then explodes the mansion. This is now the second full-page spread of an explosion in this book. So Batwing is in Beijing along with Nightwing, and they're looking through the nuclear scientist place. And when they get there, it is completely cleaned out. There's literally nothing there for them to even find. But Batwing points out that he has a piece of tech that he can plug a thumb drive into a port in the wall, and he's able to track all of the ingoing and outgoing IP on his computer when it was there. So Nightwing makes the crack of man, Batman gives some pretty good toys, doesn't he? And Batwing goes, actually, I made this one. And Nightwing's like, oh, that's cool. So then we have Matu just giving Batwing crap over the comms, and Nightwing is just eating it up. He just loves the gossip of it all. But then we see that so they're being surrounded outside by some Chinese mob or mafia or something like that. And as Matu's continuing to chew out Batwing, he sees the news of the explosion at the governor's estate, and then says how his family is dead. So I don't know if that was ever established, but I guess Matu's family was the governor of Nigeria, I guess. Anyway, as soon as he sees that, Batwing and Nightwing are broken in on by the Chinese mafia or whatever. And They all have guns pointed right at him, and Batwing does the whole it's an even fight sort of thing. But then this one dude comes in and he takes off his jacket and he's like, "Oh, okay. So here's the thing. We've actually got you outmatched because I am," and he takes off his glasses and then starts transforming into a dragon. But he doesn't say that. What he actually says is, "My name is Long. Quote, do you know what long means in Chinese? It means dragon." Okay. So anyway, then we get the shady businessman who is apparently on the phone with this Chinese mafia as well. And we see that it's in Gotham and it's Penguin. That's just the reveal, is that he's running some extra country thing over in Africa, and it's something to do with I'm not even sure it says. I think it's still a mystery. I don't know. But it's Penguin. So I like it. One thing I do want to say is that I've finally gotten used to the very painterly style of the art. And I think the Marcus Toe has really come into, I enjoyed this. I think that the art was very much working for it. It looked very good. So that's not really a point against it anymore. I like how it looks now. As for the plot of this one, it's setting up a good mystery. I mean, it's a world hopping sort of thing. They went from Africa, Gotham, Beijing. It's this whole planetary political sort of thing. So I'm down with that. Penguin, okay, I guess. I feel like, I don't know. I kind of want Batwing to have his own rogues gallery, and he's just not. I mean, he had Massacre, but now with last issue being the Court of Owls tie-in, and then this issue being Penguin, it just kind of feels like, okay, he's just going to steal from Batman for a little bit until we can figure out what to do with him. I don't know, it's whatever. And then just that one page where the dragon guy reveals himself, I don't know, the dialogue in that just felt like, "My name is Long. By the way, Long means dragon in Chinese." It's like, yeah, thank you. We needed that one spelled out. Thank you so much for that. So it's mostly just nitpicky. The rest of the issue's fine. I like the dialogue throughout it. It's definitely setting up a good mystery, and character-wise, everyone felt in their proper voices. So, yeah, overall, I'm going to give this a 7. I think it is decently well done. It's just docked in a couple weird points here or there, but yeah, no, I'm looking forward to seeing how this mystery evolves.